2025 Land Rover Defender. There are plenty of luxury SUVs, but the 2025 Land Rover Defender delivers unparalleled off-road chops and attitude in the class. Evoking the spirit of iconic Land Rovers from the past, including the Defender Series 2 from the 1990s, the 2025 Defender places a premium on toughness to help owners get out and explore. As a result, this SUV has impressive ground clearance and a boxy design suited for trails or safaris. It also performs the double duty of looking premium enough to compete around town with the likes of Lexus, BMW, and Mercedes. The Defender has three major body styles: the two-door Defender 90, the four-door Defender 110, and the extended Defender 130 with 3 rows of seats or a larger cargo space. Multiple engine options range from a small turbocharged 4-cylinder to a smooth 6-cylinder or thumping V8. This year, there's a new Defender Octa edition with a massive 626 horsepower. All versions come with 4-wheel drive and a smooth shifting 8-speed automatic transmission. The suspension is geared for off-roading but is also supremely comfortable in the city. There are plenty of luxury SUVs, but the 2025 Land Rover Defender delivers unparalleled off-road chops and attitude in the class. Evoking the spirit of iconic Land Rovers from the past, including the Defender Series 2 from the 1990s, the 2025 Defender places a premium on toughness to help owners get out and explore. 2025 Land Rover Discovery. There are many similarities between luxury 3-row SUVs, and standing out from the crowd can sometimes be challenging. The 2025 Land Rover Discovery makes its mark by paying homage to its storied history as a sturdy and capable all-terrain vehicle. It finds a desirable middle ground in Land Rover's lineup in many ways. It's not as plush as the Range Rover, nor is it as hardcore as the Defender. Instead, the Discovery is an attractive 3-row SUV that can tackle the morning carpool as easily as it scales terrain, which would leave most vehicles stranded. Thanks to smart electronic driver assistance, you don't have to be an expert off-roader to navigate treacherous terrain safely. In most cases, you select a drive mode to match the conditions, and the Discovery takes care of the rest. Luxury SUVs with this kind of adventure capabilities are relatively rare and include the Jeep Grand Cherokee L and Lexus GX. Both have undergone complete redesigns more recently than the Discovery, which has been in its current form since 2017. They're all excellent choices for their stated missions, but if you're looking for a city-bound SUV, the BMW X5 or Mercedes-Benz GLE class would be a better option. The 2025 Land Rover Discovery is showing its age, but it remains a solid choice for adventure-bound families. 2025 Land Rover Range Rover Sport. Land Rover's tradition of building luxury SUVs for both on- and off-road performance continues with the 2025 Range Rover Sport, part of the third-generation model introduced 2 years ago. Slightly smaller than the flagship Range Rover, the Range Rover Sport is built to cosset and comfort. Despite the name, the Sport isn't tuned to carve ribbons of backroad asphalt. That's not to say the Sport doesn't handle well, it does, especially when equipped with Dynamic Response Pro, its anti-roll feature. But as a distilled version of the full-size Rover, lush luxury is what the Sport really does best. With seating for 5, the Range Rover Sport interior features a low, sloping center console and angled dash with a 13.1-inch infotainment touchscreen. The spacious seats and cabin are impeccably trimmed in leather and metal, and the upright seating position and low dash make for plenty of outward visibility. All the better to see off-road obstacles ahead. Off-road ability is a Range Rover hallmark, and the Sport maintains the legacy. An optional 2-speed transfer case, adjustable air suspension and multiple electronics control power to all 4 corners, delivering unflappable traction in rough terrain. A front and underbody camera system and waiting depth monitor also help the driver navigate potential trouble. 2024 Audi RS-Q8. The RS-Q8 represents the pinnacle of Audi's lineup, sharing its platform with the Lamborghini Urus and surpassing many rivals in terms of performance. Its roomy 5-passenger cabin is loaded with cutting-edge driver technology. With a blend of luxury, speed, and utility, the Audi RS-Q8 is one of the most tempting high-performance SUVs available. It boasts advanced chassis technology built for high speed and an impressive 590 horsepower V8 engine, while its air suspension expertly navigates road imperfections. Equally at home on racetracks and dirt roads, Audi includes safety technologies to ensure the RS-Q8 remains stable and secure. Inside the sleek cabin, passengers will appreciate the seamless integration of multimedia displays with brushed metal and soft leather accents. Despite its high price tag, the RS-Q8 provides virtually everything an SUV owner could want, making it a must-have for those who seek the ultimate driving experience. Rivals include the BMW X5M and Mercedes-Benz AMG GLE 63S. (2024) Ineos Grenadier Station Wagon. The 2024 Ineos Grenadier is a passion project by Ineos CEO Jim Ratcliffe. As one of the richest people in the UK, he bankrolled a revival of the classic Land Rover Defender, but rather than a version with all modern mechanicals, luxury, and technology, it's a distinct throwback to the rough and tough original. Such a raw revival seems odd when established car makers are pushing toward electrification and refinement, but for a select few, it's refreshing. Time will tell if this singular focus pays off, but early indications point to the Ineos Grenadier having the goods to take on some of today's most capable off-roaders. Pricing for the SUV starts just over $70,000. The Grenadier is definitely geared toward extreme off-road adventures, with solid axles, legitimate four-wheel drive equipment, and a BMW-sourced 3.0-liter inline six-cylinder engine. We haven't yet had the pleasure of testing it ourselves, but assume it's less like a modern Land Rover and more like a Jeep Wrangler or Ford Bronco. The Ineos does offer some favorite conveniences, however, including a 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Not to be outdone by the recent Ford Bronco revival, the all-new Ineos Grenadier harks back to a classic off-roader. The 2024 Ineos Grenadier is a passion project by Ineos CEO Jim Ratcliffe. 2025 Dodge Durango. A large three-row SUV, the Dodge Durango offers big power from optional V8 powertrains and impressive towing capability across the range. The Durango is, however, a bit dated by class standards. It isn't a Euro TMT as refined as many rivals, and its fuel economy leaves quite a bit to be desired. Under the hood, the Dodge Durango comes standard with a stout V6. And while we expect new powertrains to become available soon, there are a Euro TMS and optional 5.7-liter V8 and supercharged 6.2-liter Hellcat V8 available for maximum power. The 5.7-liter V8 is a standout on its own, especially among the other three-row SUVs, most of which have switched to mostly V6 and turbocharged four-cylinder engines. Meanwhile, the supercharged Hellcat engine provides an astonishing 710 horsepower, turning the Durango into a certified all-wheel drive muscle car with 3 rows of seating. With both the 5.7-liter V8 and the Hellcat engine, the Durango is capable of towing as much as 8,700 pounds, a class-leading number. 2025 Mercedes-Benz GLE. With impressive cabin materials, a quiet ride, and several engine options, the 2025 Mercedes-Benz GLE has quite a bit of appeal. Rival luxury SUVs may top it in a few areas, but ETA Euro TMS still one of the best in its class. The 2025 Mercedes-Benz GLE is a top choice among midsize luxury SUVs. Like its competitors, the GLE is available with a number of powertrains, ranging from a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine all the way up to a fire-breathing twin-turbo V8. And if that weren't a Euro TMT enough, there is a Euro TMS, a plug-in hybrid model as well. ETA Euro TMS available with modern amenities such as massaging seats, gesture controls for the infotainment system, and an array of plush cabin materials. The GLE is thoroughly luxurious, quiet, and comfortable, and equipped with user-friendly tech features. ETA Euro TMS worth noting, however, that the GLE is up against some pretty heavy hitters. Mid-size luxury SUVs like the Porsche Cayenne, BMW X5, Audi Q8, Volvo XC90, and Lexus RX all offer appealing packages and virtues to rival the ritzy Benz. The Cayenne and X5 both offer more power and performance than the GLE,